Welcome everyone and welcome to All in All United. And as you
Yeah.
can see, today is a good day,
Mm.
Nico.
Yeah, exactly.
Two wins on the bounce when we're talking about
Mm.
two top six teams, or more so top four teams, based on the last season's finish. We were able to take the scalps. Mourinho Wednesday and Pep Guardiola today. I mean, what more we could ask for, Nico? What more we could ask for today, buddy?
Yeah, and there's the some of the reasons that we got rid of Mourinho, right? Because look at the type of football we play now. Look at the results against top six teams. So we struggle to beat top six teams under Mourinho. And this is why we got rid of him. You know what I mean? We know it has some Mourinho fans, but this is the reason why. Because we are Manchester United and we're supposed to be in these positions on a regular basis.
Yeah,
Not six,
fearless.
seven, yeah, not 6, 7, 8 games against top six and you can't win a game. You know what I mean? We don't know when our victory coming. So kudos to the guys today. Brilliant performance from every player on the team today.
Yeah, I don't think it have anybody on the team that played, even those that came on, that you can watch and say they didn't give the all,
Mm.
and they didn't fight, to get out everybody for the cause. Kudos had to go out to Ollie, as we were talking post recording,
Yeah.
for not changing the system, making changes in the team that would have
Mm-hmm.
made the team better and more competitive for a team like City. With the likes of Shaw coming in for Young and Martial coming in for Greenwood. I thought those two changes were
Mm-hmm.
very, very key. Shaw, even though Shaw don't have the minutes, under his belt
Mm-hmm.
just yet after returning from injury. I find he had a good outing today. Um, and
Mm-hmm.
even if we were to look at Martial, when you compare Greenwood's performance and taking nothing away from Greenwood, you could see the difference and the more maturity in the way Martial performed today. He was bringing people into play as usual, and I mean, he took his goal really well.
Yeah. Ollie got it spot on today. From keeping even the same formation. I think the guys now they know their role and function in the team. You saw the organization is structured throughout the game. There was not time in the game when you look at the game and you realize that we stretched or we out of position. Players like Fred, McTominay, how they was keeping their mark, keeping close to the David Silvers and the De Bruynes during the entire game, not letting them free. That's showing that they are aware of their role in the team now. So it was key to Oli that he didn't change tactic or didn't change formation, but in knowing that the how he wants us to play more or less ingrained in the players now.
Yeah, and
So yeah,
and,
go
and,
ahead.
and something that you noted before with Mourinho, Mourinho was also so pragmatic in his approach. The big games away,
Mm-hmm.
he would
Yeah.
prefer, set up so defensively and so pragmatic just
Mm-hmm.
not to lose rather than to win.
Yeah.
And you could see in these games, Oli approaching these games to get 3 points
To
and
win. Yeah. To win.
not
To win.
necessarily to gain a point or whatever,
Yeah.
So we
No.
have some
No.
comments so far from Kima Telesford. Good night, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Good night to you. You didn't see the whole game, but highlights. Watch me. You had to watch that game. That game
Nah,
was
you gotta
real,
watch that
real good.
game.
Real,
You gotta
real
watch that
good.
game. If
Uh,
you watch the whole game, if you can watch the whole game at least, watch it first half.
and from
You know.
Anton Gill
Hey,
saying,
hey, hey, Anton. I'm a referee partner.
yeah,
Hey,
he's
Anton.
saying GGMU.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And when I hear what, with this kind of fight, do we really need Pogba? Nico, you want to take that one?
You wanna get down to that now? Eh? Or you wanna save that one? Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah. No. Well, I'll just touch on it, but I think yes, we do. Yes, we do. I think at these games where teams are teams set up in a different way. Let me say like City would leave spaces for starter because they attack so much against these smaller teams that would sit back where we need extra quality to break down teams. I think that way Pogba will definitely come in. So to answer that question, yes, I think we definitely need Pogba.
yeah, I don't think there's any
Mm-hmm.
team, because you see we've seen how the team looking now without him, and we think that this is the best that we could.
Yeah.
And I mean, we don't know how much better we could look when you're bringing the
Mm-hmm.
likes and the quality of Pogba. Pogba shouldn't
Yeah.
be just thrown aside because we're seeing something that's working right now. You
Yeah.
know, So I think Pogba definitely walks into this team. I mean, we'll talk about where he'll fit in a little bit later in the review, but today was real, real good.
Yeah.
Rudy is saying I felt like City played into our game plan.
Well, City is City. They believe they're a top team. They believe that when any team come to town, that they will bully teams. And I think the power, the speed, even the technical play of our top players right now, let me say the Marshalls, even the Rashford, Lingard today again was exceptional. Just playing into the pockets. He was very good today. The speed of Daniel James and the power, the running power, these fellas, they definitely can't take us for granted. And I think Pep did that today.
Yeah, and you see, Manchester City have a way of how they play, and I mean, I have never seen from the time Pep Guardiola took over till now, I've never seen much variation from the way that they play. So it's easy to counter their style, their possession-based team. You know, they commit their wing backs forward, so there will always be space in behind. The only thing you have to make sure and you do is defend resolutely. Once you defend resolutely, I mean, it's a game,
and you had that power on the counter, like
and you
how
have
we
the
have
power
it.
on the counter. That's
Yeah,
correct.
if you don't have the power, if you don't have that speed and that, you know what I mean, that intensity on the counter attack, I think you wouldn't stand a chance. But you see how
Uh,
we have it right now, definitely fearless.
yeah. And I mean, even when we played Tottenham, Jose Mourinho alluded to the same thing. You know, so I mean, it was really good to see. You know, City couldn't even score from open play; they had to score from a set piece. You know, but
Yeah.
anyway, let's go really.
And they had the other chance also.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right. So we could go into it. Does is it that the tactics that Oli is had the team play now, that is it that the team believe in the tactic? Is it that the tactic work? Is it that we seeing exactly the style and the brand of football that Oli wants to play, and the team believes in it?
definitely. If you look at the way Oli wants to play, and this is why certain players, couldn't survive the exodus.
Right.
Last summer, Oli knows the tools that he needs. He knows he wants to play with pace. He wants to play without fear. And the front line has the ability. He just needed a mobile, robust midfield to support the front line and the pace of the front line. So we begin as injuries lessen and more players coming back to full fitness, we're beginning to see all these plans take shape. He did say that it's a young team, so we'll have ups and downs. There will be inconsistencies. But today you're seeing where the players are actually buying into, his philosophy, because it's allowing the guys to play to their abilities and to their strengths, and allowing them to express themselves. So definitely.
Yeah, and I agree. I think the only reason we haven't been seeing it more regular is because of the amount of injuries we had now.
Yeah.
Initially it was the injury to Marshall, right? Which threw off the team where he tried to play Rashford as a centre forward. But we know now for sure that Rashford is not a centre forward. I think that is something that even Oli learnt, right? That he just wasted
Rashford.
Rashford as the number 9, right? And he's best on the left, right? So he learned that. And then what happened after that now is the injury to McTominay. When we start to get some form, start to get a bit of rhythm, the injury to McTominay happened because that was just before the Brighton game when we tear Brighton apart, right? And McTominay got the injury, right? And so after that, we struggled with the midfield with Pereira, and you know, I mean, you know what's going on with Pereira in the midfield. But now that players are coming back, now that McTominay fit, now that we have a fit Marshall, and even if Marshall is not fit, we can still put our Greenwood in the number 9 without taking away from Rashford on the left. I think we definitely now seeing where the tactics working.
Yeah, and as I think you mentioned it before, the players understand their role. So Martial understands what he has to do as the number 9. Rashford knows it. Similarly, James and even the midfield Pierre. So everybody is beginning to understand. And I suppose the philosophy it's suiting everybody that is on the field. You know, it's within their skill set, it's within their expertise, so they don't have to go too much out of what they know how to do and what they're actually good at now. I think the only time we actually saw it was when Pereira had to fill in midfield, and we knew that wasn't Pereira's area on the pitch. You know, so
because if you check back today, right? How these guys were so fluid in the attack. I honestly, today I think was our best game first half. I know we have been saying that for a few games. You were saying this was our best game, but I think today how fluid he was in the attacking third. You know, with Fred going to, let's say, we're going to Rashford, to James, to Marshall, they're swinging it through to Lingard. I think how fluid our midfield was today and attack. I cannot remember seeing us that fluid for years, and especially against a top team. You know, just picking up that space and creating that space, and that movement today was exceptional.
Yeah, it was. I have a comment here from Rudy, so I'll just show it. Right, he's saying, Fred is finally showing his talent. Mourinho did say Fred will show his worth with the defender when the defense improves. Although we didn't keep a clean sheet in a while, our defense is better than last season. Yeah, definitely our defense is better.
Yeah, I think even yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, our defense is definitely better, even though we could improve on a lot of the goals that we concede. We're seeing where we're able to build the game out of the back, you know, and that eases pressure on the midfield because they don't have to come too deep all the time. They could always move into spaces and receive the ball, because we saw the midfield, the centre backs, Maguire, Lindelof, not being afraid to play the ball into feet through the middle of the park rather than trying to go over the top all the time.
Yeah, and,
you know, so those are things.
A team like City who pressed us high now, you know, so we showed that confidence of not panicking and kicking out the ball, which was excellent today. And also, to that point with Rudy, the entire Premier League this season is stronger from top to bottom. So to really keep a clean sheet in the Premier League now, it's difficult. It is almost luck to really keep a clean sheet in the Premier League. So so I think over time we will get those clean sheets, but the Premier League is so difficult that it's really difficult to keep a clean sheet for any team in the Premier League. Yeah.
I think the key for that is just score more than they concede, you know, and everything will be all right.
Yeah.
So I think that this is where people like Rashford, Martial, James, you know, had to be a little more clinical in front of that goal. I thought today we could have had 4, Nico, you know, within the first 15, 20 minutes, you know, but again, it'll come because the guys not having the chances, you know, so
so how will the midfield look with Pogba? You know, definitely when with Pogba return, we would have a midfield conundrum where we would start a question, you know, what's the best position for Pogba in the team? How you think we would look with our midfield, right?
I messaged here while the game was going on. Right? And I think that was right after Fred had made some real best play.
I remember that.
I said, Nico, it have no way Oli could drop Fred out of this team.
Fred right now.
You understand?
Yeah. Even if he wanted to.
Even if he wanted to, you can't do that.
Yeah, because
you know?
the Fred from before, when Oli was saying, well, Fred is doing a job and Fred is doing a job with Pogba out. Is a totally different Fred now, Is a totally different Fred from then to now. So I could only see Fred continuing to improve.
So my thing, I think, I mean, we may lose some industry when we bring Pogba back in, but we will gain a lot in creativity. We'll have to revert to our midfield tree. You understand? With Fred, McTominay, and Pogba. You know, which would mean that the likes of Jesse Lingard, Andreas Pereira, you know, will have to do it big part roles, you know, come off to kill off games, play in other games, you know, to give the other guys a rest, you know. Because, I mean, when you look at the quality of Paul Pogba, you can't leave Pogba out, that's one, but two, based on merit. You can't drop McTominay, neither Fred.
So let me say like today, right? Like today's game. How you think Pogba would affect a game like today? You think Pogba would be a how you think it really affect today?
I think Pogba would have increased our quality by miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
One, he would have drawn a lot of attention to himself, right? Which would mean that he would have pulled away players to himself and would have freed up some other players. Not only that, Pogba's passing range, Pogba's strength on the ball. There were many times today Jesse Lingard, got knocked off the ball. His possession was, I mean, even though he did well, there were times when he could have done better in possession. And this is where I think Pogba's strengths are. Even though Pogba has a tendency to try to do too much.
Too much, right. It's just to get out time now.
Yeah.
And simple football.
And discipline his game a little more.
Attract the players, but and play it simple.
Correct.
Correct. I think we definitely in some exciting times in the next few weeks.
But not only that, Nico. I mean, and I still want to stay on the point with Pogba. I think we forgetting, how good Pogba is and what he can really contribute. Pogba is a driver. Pogba could drive the ball. He's very strong. Pogba could hold off two players while driving the ball forward. And while he drawing men to him, it's freeing space for people like Rashford, Martial, and he have the passing range, he have the shooting range. So I really think while we may lose some defensive industry from the likes of Lingard, I really think a little bit intensity in terms of the high press. I really feel what we're losing in that we'll make up for in creativity.
I think that's the hope. I think I definitely hope, and I really like to see how Pogba perform today.
I think he'll do good. I think he'll do good. I think he'll do good. I think he'll do real good.
Right. Any standout players today, boy? Well, I gotta say, for me, Fred for sure, all over the place. He created chances. He had a few passes he made. I don't know if you remember the pass he made to Rashford. While running down and he played a true ball to Rashford. Quality. Even the ball to James Wide. For the shot early in the game, I think that was also Fred again. So I think he was that box-to-box player today, and that tenacious play throughout the game today. For me, 100%. 10. I honestly given Fred 10. Wan-Bissaka
10 out of 10? What?
Yeah, boy. Fred was different, boy. Fred was on a different level. That is the kind of midfielder that Manchester United fans was craving for years. Right? We needed that quality in the midfield now. That we had a bit of it with Herrera, right? But now Fred is just a little step ahead of
I think it's an upgrade. I think it's an upgrade in terms of being able to play the ball playing midfielder.
And he a little more aware now than before. So I think he really moved leaps and bounds. I think he was one of the major catalysts for our performance today. And kudos. I think Wan-Bissaka again, another standout performer. Only once I can remember that Sterling slipped him in the first half. After that, he was in control. He had Sterling in his pocket, as we say, and both of them to me excellent performances. But I cannot blame any performance today. I think all was up to the task, and all were top-notch performances today. But those two, those was my players for today.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you. Those were the two that stood out for most of us, if we're being honest. The only thing, and this is where we had to be a little bit careful, the players had to be a little bit careful with in terms of their concentration levels, because Wan-Bissaka lost Otamendi for the goal that we conceded. And that
Otamendi burst through that crowd, eh? Even Maguire couldn't stop him, eh?
Maguire was there too, eh? Maguire was there too, eh? Yeah, but you see, one of the problems Wan-Bissaka have is Wan-Bissaka for set pieces and set plays. Wan-Bissaka's foot don't ever leave the ground. Right. You understand? So Wan-Bissaka just stood there while Otamendi bulldozed himself through the. If Wan-Bissaka had at least left the ground with his body, it would have slowed down. Yeah. And even if he'd gotten the touch, he might have fouled Bissaka. So I think it's the lack of concentration because that goal, made the last 10 minutes very, very nervy. And David De Gea.
And I find we managed our last 10, eh? It's just one
Yeah.
save De Gea made, eh?
But that was a critical save, Nico. That was a very, very critical save.
But otherwise, I find we managed our last 10 real good, boy.
Yeah, we did. But you see, with a team like Manchester City, who is very, very, cunning, they're very, very quick. They know how to score goals and they have quality. You can't give them that opportunity to gain that confidence, thinking that they have a chance to come back into the game.
True.
So do that. We have to kill off games 2-0 up. Let's try to keep the pressure on the next side of the field. And this is one of the reasons why I think maybe, even though Oli said Martial may not have been able to play the full game, I don't know if his substitution of Martial was a little bit too early, because from the time Martial came off again today.
I pointed the injury. Because still we know the type of injury, eh? Because you want to make it worse, that he can recover, like we say, even for Everton, And some of the decision is being made scientifically also.
Well, true.
Yeah.
Rudy saying here, I love that performance today. Love because City had the superior players, which is very, very true. And our game plan and lineup, even our mentality was superb, spot on.
Yeah,
spot
on.
Spot on.
Yeah. Something else I was going to touch on, and it slipped me. Right? But we had some ugly scenes today, boy. You know what I mean? Where City fans, they started the racism against Fred, and they was throwing stuff at the players. I think that wasn't nice to see at all. And I'm waiting about that, and I'm waiting that should be done in situations like that in today's football.
I mean, even as we could probably touch on what's going on in Italy. We've seen so many times where, these fans, racially abusing players, black players. And even this weekend, leading up to the game when Roma played Inter Milan. Yeah, Corriere dello Sport had a picture of Lukaku and Smalling in the front page, and they said Black Friday. So these are the kind of things that I think, for one, in the stadium, the club has to take responsibility. Because banning one fans not going to help anything, because you ban this one fan, tomorrow next one will show up. You understand? Because remember, these people operating off emotion and thinking in the moment. And I think it's the club's responsibility to crack down on their own fans, doing these kind of things. And I find once people are found guilty, the club should be sanctioned. If it would mean that City's next 3 games, it might sound harsh, but if it means that City's next 3 games has to play behind closed doors, just for people to learn that, hey, here we're going on, you're not going to get the stadium experience if you'll continue this nonsense, because you're banning these one-off players and it's still happening. You're finding sometimes the clubs £3,000 when these people turning over billions.
Right.
So how you really, and then you come in with these jerseys to stamp out racism. I don't think those things doing much, because we still see anything happening.
Yeah. Why saying is this, right? We seeing that happening all over the world. We see it happening in international football, club football, where they banning entire supporters from attending games, right? But it's still not preventing racism in football. Look at what they're doing now. Look at the effort they're putting into this inclusion and diversity, right? Which whatever is the agenda, right? They're putting so much emphasis on diversity and inclusion. So where is the emphasis on racism? Yeah? How it is we're not seeing banners all over? How we're not seeing armband with no to racism? They're going so all out for this inclusion and diversity. So you're not seeing the same drive and the same effort into racism now. So sometimes you actually had to wonder if they're really genuine about it, or if it's just there's a puff in the cloud that's to say, well, we're doing something, but is it that they really care now? So I don't think they really care. I don't think even if the ban the clubs, I don't think that would stop anything. I think it's just as Oli said in his post-match conference, is a lot about education too. A lot about ignorance also. So I think maybe that might be a avenue that they really had to take now. So I know, but it's really not a good side.
I definitely not a good site, but I really think these people are money people, and sometimes for people to learn, you had to hit them where the pocket is. I have never seen it implemented when the stadium bans. I've never seen it implemented in the English Premier League. It's happened more so in places like in more Scandinavian countries. You where you would see it happen, but very rare, or if ever at all, have I seen any kind of sanctions hit against clubs that breach, these kind of,
especially Premier League.
In the Premier League, yeah, it has never happened in Premier League.
I know in Italy, some teams they were sanctioned and some the supporters were banned there. But still,
yeah, but a lot of these bans, Nico, they will say that they're banning them for 10 games or whatever, and after one game it's over.
I talk about that whole supporter base, like we said, the home fans were not allowed to attend games and stuff, and that happened in the Sierra. Yeah, that happened there. But
well, what are you gonna do, boy? We had to continue to fight it and stand up against our racism thing because it's getting ridiculous now. I mean, come on, man, we in 2019.
Yeah,
Right.
So anything you want to touch on before we close off there?
Well, we have. It's really the consistency that we need now because I remember we were talking about whether top 4 was a possibility now. Because Rudy said looking like we can catch Chelsea. Because Everton won at against Chelsea today.
Right.
So you would want to think. We don't want to run ahead of ourselves after just 2 wins back to back,
Right.
Because we never really struggled against the big teams this season. It was always the small teams. So we'll come and we'll win back to back games versus Tottenham and Man City, and then go to Everton and have a stinker. But do you think Nico that top 4 is a real possibility now? Because we are in 5th, I think we're 5th or 6th or something like that. Only 4 or 5 points off.
We're 5th.
Yeah, we're 5th. I think 5 points.
Somewhere around there,
yeah.
Yeah, but as I was saying, it's just that consistency now. Again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. The performances were excellent for the last 2 games. It's just to find that consistency. I know with players coming back, it should be easier. With some of the quality coming back, it should be easier. Let me get a Everton victory. Let me get a convincing Everton victory. I think there's a home game. That's definitely a home game. Let me get that and we start to build that belief and confidence. So the players start to build that confidence that they could do it. I think and from there you never know.
Yeah, we have AZ Alkmaar on Tuesday to close off the Europa League, and then we have a real tight schedule going into the new year. Games galore. So fitness and form will be very, very key.
Yeah, hopefully we get back some players soon also. Yeah, Pogba especially.
Yeah. Okay, so the confirmation here. So we in 5th spot, 5 points off 4th place Chelsea. Thanks, Rudy.
Right.
Yeah. So Nico, any closing remarks, boy?
No, again, excellent victory. It was pleasantly again today to really enjoy today, even after sometimes when we play early, we just struggle junior Saturday for some reason we just mess up when we play early. But the performance today was really refreshing and it was really enjoyable, and I just want to see more of these kind of performances and where we take more control and take our chances now. But today was definitely an enjoyable one.
Yeah, and similar to what happened against Tottenham, we were able to get the goals early, which gave us a little bit a room to relax. When I say relax, not relax, but set our game tactic in more motion now.
Yeah.
So guys, we'll be here again on Tuesday to review our final Europa League clash against at home to AZ Alkmaar.
AZ, yeah, I think that's for the top spot as long as we win or draw.
No, as long as we don't lose.
Yeah, that's it. Win or draw.
Yeah.
We'll be
Once
in.
we once we
We'll win the
you will
group.
be inside. So yeah. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for the comments, guys. This video as well. We are on YouTube, so look for us on YouTube, on Twitter, and continue to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks very, very much, guys. We'll just have one more comment. Thanks, Rui, for your comments today. Keep up the reviews. I'll definitely keep repping. Big up, bro. Thanks for the
Yeah,
love.
man. Thanks. Yeah.
All right, you also have a very, very good evening and enjoy, knowing that, the city is red. Yeah,
Exactly. And that's how it should be.
yeah. It was always red,
Of course.
All right, guys, have a good night.